Well, this is a really exciting site. We bought it, it had a derelict office building on it, which was the old home of East Anglia Daily Times, very famous newspaper, and they've moved to another part of Ipswich, and we managed to obtain planning permission for 60 odd residential units on the site on behalf of McCarthy Stone, who, as you can see behind me, we've demolished the site on their behalf, and they shortly take it over and build some luxury retirement homes on it. It's great fun knocking down a building, by the way. Now we've come in the site, you can see how much hard work I've been doing. Well, not perhaps me, but certainly the guys on the diggers and the demolition people. We're now in the process of just finishing off. You can see we've screened a lot of the stone because a lot of that's going to remain on site because it can be used in the bases of the properties for below ground. So a lot of that is staying on site, and it's been graded, as you can see. Big project. This is a challenging site. One of the reasons for that is that it's in the gardens of Thomas Wolsey, obviously, and because of that we've had a lot of archeological digs to do, which isn't cheap. We knew that before we started. We've also had a lot of asbestos to get rid of, professionally, obviously, from the main office building that we demolished. So when we finance a project of this scale, we normally go to a specialist property bank to finance it for us. And because we've got a track record and a history of being successful, that isn't normally too difficult. The challenges when you buy a site like this are what are you going to find when you start knocking buildings down. And that's why the big companies don't like to take any risk. They like it, as we call it, oven ready. So they like to have the planning permission in place, which is exactly what they've done before they buy it off us. Well, of course, if you buy locally, you've got a lot more contacts and confidence and experience, and you know the history of the area. And I always say to people when they're starting out in this property business, and it is a business, is start local. Start local, get some confidence, and then start looking further afield. So the angle for us in this site, and you always need to find an angle, otherwise it's never worth buying, and our angle here was to obtain the planning permission and clear the site, take all the risk, de-risk it, and make it oven ready for McCarthy Stone.